Hello, Tauruses, and welcome to Deku Tarot. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We are going to be talking about your June 2019 monthly love reading for singles and couples. So we'll do singles first, then we'll move on to couples. This is a love-focused, love and romance-focused reading. Okay, that's why we got our little rose quartz here. So I'll put that over there for now. Tauruses, thank you guys so much for all of your support. You continue to constantly be my highest watching group. I definitely do the most readings for you guys by far, in terms of personal and private readings. It's crazy to me how you guys show up. So thank you guys so much. We will be doing a special when I hit 15K. So definitely make sure to share the videos, to subscribe to the channel, guys. And I will do a huge special, and I'll make sure that you guys get an extra special little discount for readings, or maybe we'll do a free reading for Tauruses, just because you guys constantly support me, and I really do appreciate it. So thank you, Tauruses. I love my Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus folks. You guys are amazing. So thank you. I also am thinking about making a Facebook group. So if you guys are interested in, seeing what I'm posting through the Facebook group or wanting to connect with each other and stuff through that, I was thinking about it. I'm not great at Facebook and I don't know how it works, but someone mentioned that to me before. So, but anyways, let's get right into your reading here. We're using the Game of Thrones Tarot, obviously. And let's check out for singles what the general energy for love for June is. General energy for love and romance for June for my singles. I'm going to actually first focus on what you're feeling. I'm going to do this reading a little bit more intuitively, as I always do, kind of my monthlies a little bit more intuitively. So let's see. Taurus. And if you want to see your weeklies, we talk more in depth about what happens week to week with you guys, that general energy week to week. And I will be doing new moon and full moon readings for all the signs as well. So make sure to hit that little wiggly bell and check those out when they are released. It'll notify you. And definitely check out the crystal series, guys. First video is out. All right, enough with the announcements. I'm done. Page of Swords. This is your energy for love in June. Some of you guys might, I do feel, yeah, what the heck's going on here? We're getting both of these. I saw him first, so we're getting a lot of reversals here for your general energy for love this month. I'll be honest with you. I feel like things will be a little bit better once we get out of this season. I don't know why this feels so blocked for you guys, but your general energy going into the month for love here is that I'm feeling like some of you guys might be spying on people, honestly. People that probably haven't contacted you back, people that haven't come back around, maybe a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be their sun sign, could be their Venus, maybe even an Aries, doesn't matter. But this person it doesn't matter their sign, even if you didn't know their sign. This person was attractive, interesting, but they're not very reliable. So you heard from them maybe once, or you saw them once, and you're wondering, how do I get to that person? They seem kind of unattainable or unavailable. I don't really know how to communicate about this, so you guys are kind of spying from the sidelines. But that's not really a healthy place to be in. So we're wanting to see really what's going on here. But again, if you guys are like spying through social media and stuff, I mean, if you're doing it every day and wondering, what they're thinking, what they're doing and stuff, I'd say back off a little bit, because this person, I don't know, it doesn't really feel like they're coming back around. We might be stuck waiting for something that just isn't coming back around here. And maybe that's why we're feeling frustrated. We're waiting for something to happen here that has not happened. Even if you're not single, the general, I mean, I know I'm doing singles right now, but I am getting, this could be just an overall energy for you guys in terms of loves. For June here, is that we're waiting for something that we feel that something's coming here. Some of us might be waiting for an ex or someone to come back to do the declaration, to tell us how they feel, and it doesn't really seem to be coming forward with the Eight of Swords, which just popped out there. Yeah, Queen of Coins. We're sitting and waiting. The Queen of Coins is great at that. Because again, Taurus, even though that we're known to not have patience, we're actually an extremely patient sign. They will wait. She's got her pentacle, she's got her outfit here. She's not uncomfortable. She's got the money, she's got the time to sit and wait if she needs to. And she's loyal, so she will. So again, with the Judgment card, you know, I mean, if you know Game of Thrones, you know that most of the series talks about winter is coming, winter is coming. And when Judgment is reversed, it kind of feels like you were expecting it to come, and then it just hasn't come yet. You've been waiting for something, or you're waiting for something to come back that maybe you should release here. If it's a past person, an ex-person, then, you know, this is something that we're focused on. We're wondering why they won't come to us, why they won't speak to us here, why this won't come forward. So at this point, I definitely feel like you guys are really locking yourselves in a mental prison here, honestly. The anxiety, the stress, the wondering, it's all becoming a negative loop for you in terms of, you know, what's going on? Are they ever going to contact me? How do I contact them? You know, they're not contacting me, cycle back again, cycle back again, cycle back again. And here we are throughout it all, just kind of waiting. So there is kind of that energy for you guys as we go into the month here. Let's see how things might play out for you guys in terms of love. What is the story for June 2019? Thank you, Archangels of Love and Romance. Thank you, Archangel Tamael, Archangel Raguel, for being here, giving us their messages and guidance. Ooh, what came out here? I'm not going to take them because they did fall out both face down. When they fall out face up is when I take them. If they fall out face down, I do not take the card. Some people do, and some people will probably criticize me for that, but you know what? It's how I do my readings. It's the way I'm directed to do it, and it's none of your business. I find that some people like to try to tell you how to do readings or say, you haven't been reading for a long time. First of all, you don't know that. I've been reading for over 10 years, so that's just bullshit. I don't know. Anyways, I'm not going to get off into that right now. But, you know, refrain from using rude comments. I don't appreciate them. I don't like that kind of energy on my channel. And if it is negative, I'm going to delete it and I'm probably going to spam you. So don't do that. If you have something negative to say, take it somewhere else. I hear that, you know, Reddit's a good place to do that, or somewhere else. I don't care, but like, don't take negativity to my channel. I've been having a couple issues with a few people in terms of that. I will block you if you start posting a bunch of negative comments. I don't want negative energy on this channel. Alright. How will their love story play out here? Oh, guys, Empress. So you guys are coming across as extremely attractive, very abundant. You're giving off quite the Venusian energy, and it's probably because Venus is in your sign. I think it's by June 4th, not all of the planets, but a great portion of them, I think it's 7 of them, will be at home, and, you know, will be in their home planets. So it'll be like, you know, Mars in Aries, Venus in Taurus, you know, etc., etc. I can't remember all the others exactly, but, we will have a lot of planets at, you know, in their home planets. I think it's like Jupiter and Sagittarius. So with Venus in Taurus, it gives you guys a very Venusian vibe. 5 of Swords reverse. How might either love situations, romance situations play out for single Tauruses? 2 of Cups. Wow. So there is love coming in here. So even if you guys are waiting on somebody, like, that's how I felt. I feel like you guys are waiting and spying and wondering how a specific person is, you know, coming in or not coming in here. But I see that there is love this month. There's a choice for you singles. The Sun, and you'll know what to do. Wow, this is actually a lot better than I expected from that first energy going into the month there. We'll get some clarifiers, but overall, this is really, really nice. You are, again, bringing in love in a really beautiful way. The Empress, the 5 of Swords reverse, clarify this means for love for my Tauruses, my single Tauruses this month. The Hangman. Again, it kind of feels like you're waiting around. 5 of Swords says if people are getting on your nerves, if they're trying to fight you, or if you're trying to get someone's attention, you're waiting on somebody that maybe you saw a couple times, or, you know, waiting for a specific person, the energy is to wait. To look at this from a different perspective, to not put up arms there with the 5 of Swords. It's to kind of sit back, to wait and see how this will play out, because right now you might not be able to see things the way that you expect, you know, but you're seeing things as clearly as you would like to. And the universe is like, you need to look at this from a different perspective here. So that's why you're waiting. If you're wondering why you're waiting, it's because you need to be waiting right now, okay? Know that if you try to fight this person, fight about this situation, bring up some type of drama, etc., it will not go over well. So don't do it. It's not worth having at all. So don't fight. Don't give into this energy of even fighting with ourselves here. We might feel so hung up in like waiting and all this waiting energy, we might end up, you know, starting to beat ourselves up. Well, what's wrong with me? Nothing's wrong with you, Taurus. As we can see right here, nothing is wrong with you. Clarify 5 of Swords, the 2 of Cups. What happens with my single Taurus is right there. 6 of Coins. Yeah, you're having a balance out in the relationship. Somebody's coming in to offer you something, to offer to make things right, to take you out. Maybe even if it's, I feel like I would say it helps sometimes, but I don't feel like it's help. I feel like somebody wants to come in and buy you dinner or something, literally. Or take you to a concert, take you to a show. It's a very, you know, if you don't give into this fighting energy, especially if it's at war with yourself and, you know, all those things, you know, when love doesn't manifest the way we want it to and, you know, the way, you know, we expect it to, and we get obsessive, we can get a little bit crazy. Try to not give into that energy that, you know, beats yourself up from the inside, that allows you to believe, you know, I don't know, even like you're the victim. It's like, you just don't turn on yourself and make yourself a victim at this time. Just wait, be positive. You are the Empress. The most attractive female in the deck, and fight me, I will love Daenerys until forever because the show did it wrong. That's not who she was. Anyways, not gonna go off about Game of Thrones in the middle of this, but I love her. I love that she's the Empress. 2 of Cups, 2 of Swords. Clarify the messages for Taurus singles for love. Ooh, we get Strength. Came out. I was pulling it up right, and then it flung out up reverse, but I'm gonna leave it the way it is, and we're going to talk about it both ways. Because to me, this kind of says we might not feel we can overcome something. Or again, I feel like if that other person that we were waiting on was a Leo, remember that Knight of Wands, you might feel like you have to choose that person there. But overall, if they haven't treated you right and they're going to come back in with an apology, like after all this time, it feels like whatever they have to offer it by that point, you're kind of over. And you've met somebody else. So let's see if there's another person involved in love here. Because I definitely, for some reason, I'm getting that there's a choice. Who's the new person coming in? Let's clarify that. Who's the new person coming in for my single Tauruses? The Chariot, probably a Cancer or somebody during Cancer season. And this person is not messing around. So you're going to have to choose, I think, between somebody that has kind of played you and somebody that is not a player. So, also I'm getting, if you get really stressed out about this, don't start drinking and, you know, getting into drugs and all this stuff to kind of numb your feelings, numb the pain, numb, you know, what you really need to think and do and feel about this. Don't get into that energy. We cannot ride 2 horses with one ass, so you guys do have to make a choice here. And again, with the Sun, you will know which choice to make. You're going to be happy, so choose happiness. Let's see who's offering you the Sun. Again, I would say it's probably this water sign, probably a Cancer. I see the Chariot more as Cancer. I know some people see the Moon as a Cancer, and sometimes I do too, depending on the deck, but, let's see. Who is this person? The Sun. Who's this person that they're choosing as the Sun? Sorry for Scylla barking in the background. I hope you can't hear her, but don't want to stop the reading every time she decides to lose her mind. Alright, the Sun. Clarify the Sun here for single Tauruses. Who brings in this Sun and serious loving energy? The true choice for my Taurus singles here. King of Cups. Again, guys, there's a water sign. Maybe, again, a Cancer or Scorpio is what I'm getting mostly. Could be a Pisces. But overall, I would say the water sign is your choice here. I decided to just get into this reading and unpack it instead of doing an extended just because I haven't really got there yet. But I hope you guys like this. I really like this, actually, for you guys this month. So, let me actually just pause this while she finishes barking. Alright. Taurus singles. Let's get a love, romance, angel, oracle card here. Sorry, I think I just moved. Petrified wood. My obsidian there. Sorry about that. Alright. Taurus love singles for June. Messages from the romance angels. This is my Doreen Virtue romance angel oracle cards. Messages from the romance angel. Archangel Kamael, Archangel Raguel, Aphrodite, goddess of love, Aphrodite, goddess of love, Venus, goddess of love. Who? Trust, guys. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And you know what? I'm not even going to pull a second one because I know, actually, you know what? I will. Because I know some of you guys are like, damn, that's it. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Have faith. Okay? Whatever you're, again, remember how, you know, the month kind of starts out like, I don't know what's happening, I want to know. It's just trust. Trust in not knowing. Trust in this foggy energy. Trust in, you know, being blinded at this time. Trust that you don't need to know everything right now, and that you will when you need to, okay? Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. You have chemistry coming in. You have somebody that has real chemistry with you coming in, and that is, again, I think it's a battle between, you know, I have chemistry with this person, but I also have chemistry and love and, you know, real feelings and something real to build on with somebody else here. So you have to decide, you know, what you're really looking for. And again, trust that whatever you're going through right now, it's all going to, you know, become more clear as time goes on here. Probably more towards Cancer season, I'm getting, but I really feel like it's coming around. We have a Sagittarius full moon on the 17th, so I feel like that's going to be a big point for a lot of people to make, you know, communications, decisions, etc. Anyways, let's move on to coupled Tauruses now. Coupled Tauruses. Let's see what's going on for you guys. I'm going to use the, the Hobbit deck here for coupled Tauruses, okay? Alright, Taurus couples, what is your general energy for love as we go into June 2019? What is your general energy in terms of love and romance? The moon. Again, I feel like all Tauruses are really entering this month in terms of love with a lot of confusion. Tauruses, love, Seven of Wands. Couple Tauruses, energy for love and romance. Ten of Wands. Alright, Ten of Wands. Let's see here. And the Bay just delivered some coffee. Now we can really get into it, couple Tauruses. Strength. So, yeah, we're definitely feeling it. This doesn't, I mean, it's pretty much, it's not the same as the single Tauruses, but there is this energy of, can I get through this? Can I really deal with all of this? I'm feeling really burdened down, really oppressed. Some of you guys might feel very held back and also very defensive about how you feel because you can't really define how you feel at this time. There is this quiet strength. Honestly, I don't feel like you guys are really communicating to your partner about how you feel, whether you be married, in a relationship, etc. Because you don't really know how to define what this is you feel. You're like, I don't really know what's going on here. Let me clarify the moon. But for me, the moon is almost unclarifiable in a lot of ways. I know that we clarify things, and, you know, sometimes we do clarify the moon, but at this time, it just kind of feels like it's undefinable. It's a mix of emotions and confusion and not really knowing, you know, where things are going. And I think a lot of it, again, has to do with Uranus and Taurus. And, you know, I know that you guys are, you know, obviously Tauruses, but we do take on a lot of the energy of our sister sign. And our sister sign being, you know, because we're a fixed sign, our sister sign is Scorpio. And for me, and for a lot of astrologers, I feel there is such a distinct connection and obvious, like, okay, Taurus and Scorpio are the most, like, alike each other of the sister signs. At least for me there is, and I mean, most everybody that I've met have said this, has said the same thing, so I know that it's not just me. And when Uranus went into your sign for the next 7 years, for Scorpios, it's all about relationships, and it's about confusion and understanding, you know, what do we really want, and, you know, maybe even bring new energy into it, doing things very differently. So I think a lot of Tauruses, especially in relationships, have that kind of energy coming in, and but almost like in a more emotional, from almost like an underneath type of way. I know that sounds really, that's not how I'm trying to say it. But it's like a bubbling from below, and you don't really know where it's coming from or why you're feeling this way. But it's making you a little bit defensive, and it's making you feel like, I don't know how to carry what I'm holding here in terms of my feelings. You're feeling very oppressed by it. Like, I can't talk to somebody about this. I don't know who to talk to about this, because I don't even know what to say. The Strength card here, I feel that the Strength card, I keep seeing, like, I want to pull a clarifier, but then I'm just kind of told not to, so I'm not going to, actually, after I just picked up the deck. But the Strength card to me is like Tauruses, you guys are known to be able to pick yourself back up and keep going, and that's that type of energy of, I'm just gonna have to keep getting through this. I'm gonna have to keep weathering this right now because I don't know what else to do. And what a position to be in. Actually, let's get some advice for you guys. We'll get advice at the end. We're gonna get advice at the end. But let's get into... Actually, you know what? We'll do advice now because we talked about it. I know that I'm all over the place this reading. But it's an intuitive reading. Sometimes if what I decide is not right, someone's higher self comes in and is like, smacks me upside the head and says, no, I'll do it this way. So let's see. Advice for a couple of Tauruses in terms of love for June. Oh my god, there's the Hermit, Queen of Coins. Again, the Hermit says that you need to look at this from a different perspective. It says that you need to take the time for yourself to really sort through what it is you need to sort through here. And if you are sitting around waiting for things to happen, it's probably not going to be the best option. You need to go within and kind of sort out what you want and what you want to do here in terms of love, in terms of your relationship here. Because again, there's Page of Swords, Five of Swords. It's saying to fight for things that you feel are worth it, but also to explore these aspects of yourself, to allow downloads and energies to come in that kind of, that can help you define these feelings, to help you decide what you want to do. There's a communicative energy there, obviously, with the Page of Swords, working with others, communicating with others. But I feel it's also about, let me clarify it, actually, clarify Page of Swords, Five of Swords for advice. Tauruses, we get Nine of Cups. Yeah, this is all about fighting for what you really want. What's your dream? Is the dream life that you're in right now, is the life that you're in right now not your dream life? It feels like Ten of Swords. We're coming to the end of a very painful cycle here, and I think it a lot has to do with, are we following what, are we doing what we want to do with our lives? Are we happy? Is this the type of, relationship, the type of life we want to be living? Or what is it that we really want? We have to stand up and say what we need and fight for it. Even if it causes fights with our partner, even if it does cause an end, it's time to stand up and say, this is what I want. This is what I need. And I can't, I can't do this if it's not going to be, if I'm not here. Because right now, you guys definitely feel here. You feel lost. You feel alone. You feel really lonely in your emotions right now. So there needs to be, you need to find a way to communicate about this, but I think that it also involves you almost researching, going in and seeing what these emotions are, defining them, looking in, asking our higher self. So again, I would say meditate, take some walk, take some time alone, listen to music, allow the messages to kind of come in. Let's see how this month plays out for you in love, my couple of Tauruses. How does June 2019 play out for a couple of Tauruses? What is the love story here? For my, Four of Cups. Again, I just feel like we are dissatisfied with some aspect here. We're not happy with our lives. The Devil, we feel like we get caught up in a cycle here. Where you can't leave, but can you really, can you stay? No. But I can't leave. But I can't stay. But I can't leave. But I can't stay. And it's like, well, we have to do something about it. The Four of Cups says that we recognize where we're trapped with the Devil. We recognize what holds us back, even if it's, almost like addictions to love, addictions to relationships that really aren't bringing us what we need. Can you just show me love for a couple of Tauruses and how their love stories play out this June? You have the Two of Wands, though. Yeah, we might be feeling this way, but guys, I feel communication would be key. I'm really getting lapis lazuli in my mind's eye right now, and I'm staring at it. But, get some lapis lazuli. Tauruses, we have a hard time communicating what we really need. We have a hard time speaking our truth. And to carry around some lapis lazuli would really help our throat chakras in expressing ourselves and expressing these emotions. Because the Two of Wands says, we see this for what it is, but I mean, the Four of Cups at the beginning of the month is like, I don't know what to do about it, so I'm not doing anything about it. And I don't really know what's going to change or how it's going to change. The Two of Wands takes this energy and is kind of making some plans forward here. Wow, Eight of Cups. Some of you guys are traveling, some of you guys are leaving. And then we get the Ten of Swords again. Wow, okay. So again, I think that some of you guys are going through some breakups, if I'm being honest with you. And I know that maybe other readers, and again, if this reading doesn't resonate with you, there are other readers out on YouTube with other messages for June, and they might resonate with you better. Don't get mad at me. Don't come at me like you read my life wrong and screw you. Like, I don't know you. I'm just reading whatever's coming through. And if you want to book a private reading, I am absolutely available for those. But don't take this as some private reading that I personally did for you and got wrong, because I don't know. I don't know you. Okay, clarify the. Let's clarify the Devil to the Two of Wands here. Because to me, this really feels like we're tired of whatever we were in. And we really want to move forward. We really want to move. Yeah, it's like you guys are taking your power back. Remember the Strength card? There is a strength here of, you know, really putting on our robes here, putting on our Emperor robes and saying, no, 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 this is what I need. This is what I have to do. And I'm not going to let anybody tell me what's what anymore. This is what I need. I need to put my needs first. You need to put yourself first here. You need to communicate. You need to, you know, say what you need to say here. We could also feel very trapped by a very, a masculine energy here. Whether it be a partner, maybe a Leo, Aries, Scorpio. I mean, I know the Emperor's the card of Aries. Sometimes I see it as a Scorpio or a Leo energy. And we might be like, listen, I know we're here, but I'm kind of looking this way. Maybe you want to move. Maybe it involves something about moving because the Eight of Cups is there, and that's usually my moving card. Six of Coins, if we want to balance this out here, if we want to seek balance, I think for some people it's going to be moving on, literally in a relationship, but for some of us it could be, listen, I want to travel, I want to move, I want to do this, and we need to do this or else I'm going to be stuck here for forever, and I can't be stuck in this energy anymore. You need to voice your opinions. I feel like some of you guys are so afraid to say what you need and how you're not happy, and, you know, do something about your dissatisfaction here, that you'd rather just, you know, escape in the night here without really giving an answer and causing something much worse. But there needs to be communication here. Clarify the Page of Pentacles and Ten of Swords. Yeah, King of Cups. If this has to do with a water sign, like a Scorpio, wow. Maybe a Cancer, maybe a Pisces, but I mean, kings are usually fixed signs for me. We might need to approach this with love, okay? If we want to move past a situation in a relationship, we can, but we have to be willing to approach the situation with love. We have to be willing to open our heart here to say, you know, I love. Again, we can't just run away from this situation. There needs to be a talk. There needs to be a choice. But again, I feel that if we open our heart and we appeal to this other person in a very heartfelt way, and really connect, using, instead of fighting and, you know, I'm unhappy, I'm this, I'm that, you know, saying, I'm at the Eight of Cups right now and I want to get to the Ten of Cups. I feel that we've been in this Ten of Swords situation here. Let's really do something about it instead of saying we're going to do something about it and then not doing something about it. You know, the Page of Pentacles to me is, yes, we can have a beginning on that, we can work on it, we can do something here, but we have to be willing to put in the effort, and we can't, you know, get sidetracked and all this other stuff or give in to any type of immature and again, fighting energies. You know, when we get frustrated, we can't be attacking each other, you know, again, like Beorn as a bear right here, who's just like screaming in the night. That's not going to get you where you need to go here. There needs to be a choice. We need to really, you know, lay out our cards on the table and say, this is what I've got, what do you have? This is how I feel, how do you really feel? But this is, I'm not going to hold back, you know, what I have anymore here. This is what I want, and I want that Ten of Cups. I want to travel, I want to move, I want this. Or maybe you want to, again, go and seek out a career or a job in somewhere else, and you're like, I need to make this choice here, but, I mean, there's you. So I think for some people, there could be endings. This could be the end of a relationship for some people, but I think some people are I think that, I feel like there's a good lot of you that are really making this work. They're approaching this with love and saying, you know, this is how I see things, and this is what I need right now. And whether you can fully understand it or not, I'm opening my heart to you to tell you this. Let's see, is there endings? Is this beginnings, endings? Let's check out this energy here. Breakups, makeups. Six of Coins. This is a great time for reconciliation, guys. You can really come back into love with your partner, but we have to, again, be willing, wow, Three of Coins, to build together, to work on this together. Instead of, I almost said cloistering that person out. Instead of blocking that person out, instead of locking, closing the door, locking it, and saying, no, I got nothing to say, I'm not thinking anything. Everything's, dandy. We need to really we really need to unload ourselves here, unpack, and say, this is my baggage, this is what I want, this is what I need, and I know this now. And I don't want to be here anymore. Let's work on this. Let's build this together. But, this is what I need, and if you're not on the ride with me, then bye. But, I would love to have you with me. So, again, Taurus, I feel like you guys have been, are going on this ride with Uranus in your sign, and, you're like, are you in or are you not? Because this is what I need with my life, and it doesn't seem like you're on the right page. So let's talk about it. Anyways, let's get a romance angel oracle card or two here for you guys. Taurus couples. Taurus couples for love and romance from the romance angels. Archangel Cromwell, Archangel Raruel, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael. Let's come through with your messages, and we thank you. Your messages of love, light, and abundance. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, Goddess of Love, Aphrodite. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. This is all about knowing that the relationship that you're in, guys, is true love. Express your love. Make your romantic gestures here. For those of you who are leaving one relationship and you're unsure about, the situation, I feel like some of you guys are leaving kind of toxic situations, but you're going towards possibly somebody new, and that new person is true love. So express your love. But I think, again, for those in partnerships, what will really heal the situation, what will really help you through all of this, will be knowing that this person is your true love, that this is the romance of a lifetime, and they are on this ride with you. You can't just assume, again, what do they say about assuming? It makes an ass out of you and me. So express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture here. Don't worry about it. Tauruses, thank you so much for all of your support. Please remember to share the videos, subscribe. I really do appreciate that, guys. Share them on Facebook, on Twitter, Instagram, wherever you can. I really do appreciate it. Check out your weeklies and your we're not doing monthlies the normal way, but check out your weeklies as well as your monthly love readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. That might resonate better with you because, again, we're not just our sun sign. And if you guys want to book a private reading, again, all that information is right below this video in the description box. I think I'm going to be changing up my prices and situations soon, so take advantage of that before I switch it all up. And thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful June. Let me know about the mid-month check-ins for either love or general. Let me know what you guys are thinking you want. Thank you, guys.